Welcome back to the Patriots Dynasty series. This week is week 8. We have the 2-5 division rival Miami Dolphins coming to town. Let's go. So, this is week 8, which means this is the trade deadline. It's also the scouting for the national focus. So we're actually going to jump into that first. Choose national focus position. And right now, it's at quarterback, which I think is, the strengths of the class are cornerback, wide receiver, and strong safety. All could end up being a need for us, depending what goes on with Jabril Peppers. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jabril Peppers. But you see there, quarterback Joey Quinteros is the number 1 overall projected pick. We need a quarterback badly. You guys have been seeing this the entire season, the entire series race. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that quarterback. I mean, we need to be looking across this entire board, this entire college for quarterbacks. And right now, it's one guy. And then not much else here. Joey Quinteros from Boston College is a 6'3", 226, 23-year-old right-handed quarterback from, again, Boston College. Right now, all we really know is B, deep actually, A, medium, A, play action, C, throw and a run, A to C, short. He looks like he's going to be pretty decent. I mean, he's projected to be top 5. Physical is great to elite. Strength, great to elite. Throw power, good to great speed. He's going to be good. He's definitely going to be good. Then next, it's not really out here. Ryan Rowe from BYU. He's 5'11", definitely a little undersized, but his range is A to C deep, B to D medium, and B to D short with C under pressure. We have C awareness. We know that for sure. C play action, C throw under pressure. Physicals, marginal and decent speed. Yeah, this guy's probably not going to be good either. We only have 2 wins, so it's like we could still be picking top 5, but we might end up having to trade up if we want a quarterback in this draft class because, let's be honest, the guys we have are not good at all. Now, with this being week 8, the trade deadline, we are going to make some trades. And there's a guy that I was committed to. I was definitely committed to this guy, and he's not been in. I'm giving away a 25-year-old, 77 overall star dev, Mac Jones. I'm going to just trade finder, see who wants him. The Bears, the Broncos might be interesting. The Bucks, the Commanders, the Falcons, the Lions, the Rams. Okay, I'm probably just going to end up building my own trade. So I'm going to look for some teams here that really need a quarterback. Now, they obviously still have Justin Fields. We have Joe Burrow. We'll go to the Broncos, who have a 74 Russell Wilson. Now, the problem is, they just have this rookie. He's a 66 overall with hidden dev. So maybe we'll go back to him. Deshaun Watson. The Bucks will have, no, it's just Jacoby Brissett. They might be interested in the Mac Jones. They might definitely be interested in the Mac Jones. Now, they're 1.25 in a negative for cap room. We're giving them about $5 million. So we need somebody making about $7 million back. But I want to get a third-round pick. And then we traded for Devin Bush last week, which was a linebacker. I think we need a safety to replace Jabril Peppers, because I don't know if I'm going to bring it back. They're not going to trade me Antoine Winfield Jr. actually just extended him in real life as I'm recording this today, and I don't think they're going to give us a Ryan Neal, and I don't really, really want a Ryan Neal. Maybe I trade for a running back. I mean, they're not going to give me Rashad White, because you guys know I traded Tyler Algier last week, and then Ramondre's out for the next 6-7 weeks with a broken collarbone, so we need running back. And Javion Hawkins is cool, but that's pretty much all he is. Russell Gage is making a lot of money. Maybe a Deion Dobbins. Deion Dobbins is a rookie, as I just got a friend request from Greased Up Mama 2. I don't know if you guys are even going to see that. That was pretty funny. I don't know if this is going to work cap room-wise, as he didn't even... Are you serious? My neighbor's mowing. I hope you guys can't hear that. Of course, he decides right now to mow. Let's see here. The trade put the team over to salary cap. Right. They're definitely going to be over the salary cap for sure. We have Mike Peck, Tyler Boyd, Juju. I don't think I'm trading any of these 3. I think these 3 are still good. Maybe receiver's not a spot I'm looking for. Where am I really? Maybe defensive line. Maybe we still need help there. Greg Gaines doesn't really do much for me. Vita Vea is dope, but he doesn't, they're not going to trade me him. Can't see, they're not going to, there's just not a lot here that I could see them really trading for. I mean, what about offensive line? You guys have, they're not going to trade me him. Cody, I don't think it's going to be enough money. You know what? Maybe the Bucks just aren't a spot because they don't have the money for this. The Bucks just don't really have the money to take on a Mac Jones and give me anything worth value back. And he's a youngish quarterback that's going to be a starter for potentially a team. So I liked it, the Bucks fit, but it's just not really going to work out. Not there, not the Chargers. The Chiefs, no. The Colts, no. The Commanders have Baker Mayfield, but obviously this would be a step up. And they have cap room, so we can give them Mac Jones. Can we maybe work out a third-round pick this year? And then maybe look, what do they got in the running back department? Not anything like, I would like Brian Robinson Jr., but they're not going to give me Brian Robinson Jr. Dalton Risner would be cool. Do we have like a young safety maybe? Oh, Jartavius Martin. Could I get that? And then that lets me move on from Jabril Peppers if I want to. Accepted. So we're trading Mac Jones for Jartavius Martin, a safety, and then a third-round pick this year from the Washington Commanders. And the Commanders have a new starting quarterback. I don't really know. We're going to go here and look at negotiations. Some of these guys are not going to be able to come back. Jabril Peppers, he's 28, so maybe. Judon, I'm not re-signing him, I don't think, but I still think with a win last week, we're 2-5. I'm not completely writing off this season as a loss yet, so I don't really want to trade that. Maybe I should just go ahead and trade him because we're not going to make the playoffs and I get some value for him, but I don't know if he's going to have a lot of value, so I don't really think I'm going to do that. Dietrich Wise is a guy, he plays a lot of good, valuable minutes for us, same with Matthew Judon, so I don't really want to get rid of him. Adrian Phillips is still in the linebacker role. Cole Strange is definitely staying. So, I don't know. I don't think any of these guys, I don't think there's really anybody else I'm really interested in trading. I'll look at the team here. I'll definitely look at the team here. We're going to be running with, if it'll load here. So Malik Willis is going to be our starting quarterback. We're betting on that right now with Antonio Gibson. We need to try to find a backup running back for this time period. Maybe that means Demario Douglas gets moved, but I don't really love that. David Andrews is hurt. Oh, I thought it said he was hurt. No, he's not. He was hurt, but I guess he came back from his injury. I don't know. I mean, maybe Juwan Bentley, because he doesn't play a lot. Between Adrian Phillips, Devin Bush we just traded for, and Marte Mapu, maybe we can trade him for a guy. We could definitely do that. I think we could definitely do that. Martin isn't going to play much right now, I don't think, unless he falls down into the slot, which, I don't know, we just traded for Desmond King last week, and he actually played really, really well in the slot. So maybe I'll get some Juwan Bentley trades. Maybe I can get a running back to kind of be a power back for Antonio Gibson the rest of the season, just because of Ramondre being out for probably at least until week 14, 15, something like that. And we need to give him a break. We need to be able to give Antonio Gibson a break. So maybe I go here to middle linebacker and Juwan Bentley. And then I'll put out some offers. Kyrie Elam, Jonathan Cooper. Nothing here is really standing out running back wise. I mean, bringing in Chandler Jones would be interesting for an edge rusher, but I don't think that's a position we're in right now. Sean Murphy-Bunting would also be. I mean, there's Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, a 4th and 2 7ths. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. We bring in Kareem Hunt, who's not really the power back I was looking for, but he's a guy that's going to be able to take some snaps from Antonio Gibson. I don't want him to start, and they might actually want, the game might want him to start, but that's not what I want at all. So we're going to go here into the lineups, and he is going to be, I definitely want him as our number 2 right now, just because Antonio Gibson was so good for us last time, and he actually is going to be our power back. He's 82 power back. Okay, not entirely what I was expecting out of it, but you know what? Hey, we traded for a running back. We traded for a potential safety of the future, and you know what? I feel pretty good. We moved Mac Jones onto his new team. He can maybe try to be something for them. Weekly strategy, though, we got to get to this game. We are playing the Dolphins. Tua, defend a short pass, not at all. I understand they probably have that, but they have Tyreek Hill, they have Jalen Waddle. We've got to be deep. Run inside. I'm thinking more run outside. Definitely thinking more run outside for that team. Truman, Mike Peck, Reggie Roach. Throw for 350 is not happening. It's not happening at all. I think we can throw 2 or more touchdown passes. I think that's definitely something we can do. We're going to just go ahead and start the training. All I can hope for is we have no injuries on offense, because it's going to kill our season. And it looks like Jay Andrews, our backup, Jake Andrews, I think is David Andrews' brother. I never did any research on that, so it is. But he has a shoulder strain. It doesn't really matter. He's not going to play unless there was an injury, but hopefully David Andrews does not get injured now because we don't have a backup center. And our defense is just fine. So this is it. Week 8. We have a big game. But before we do that, sorry, whoa. We got to upgrade some players here. Reggie Roach and Marcus Jones get upgrades. Speed rusher is 82, 77 power rusher, 74 run stopper. And I'm looking at this, 80, he's playing down to 87 finesse, 78 power moves. Play rec is only a 69, nice. And 70, playing up to 76 block shed. So I think, Reggie Roach is a superstar X Factor. I didn't even notice that. He doesn't want to be here, but I don't care. Reggie Roach, our first round pick, our first overall pick, is a superstar X Factor. And it's either, do I do Unstoppable Force or Relentless? He definitely gets some TFLs. We'll do Relentless. I don't know how this is going to play. We'll do Secure Tackler. We need help tackling so bad. And I don't want to do Recuperation. Do I do Spinner maybe? Defensive Rally. Mr. Big Stop. We need him in big moments. So, but I definitely want to do Run Stopper. We got to get his play rec up into the 70s. I think that'll definitely help him a ton. He gets +1 to block shed, +2 to play rec, +1 to pursuit, +1 to strength, which gets his play rec up to into the 70s at a 71. Might not see a big difference right away, but it's definitely a difference. Marcus Jones now is 25, third year. Zone coverage needs to be up. So does man coverage. We play a lot more man than zone, but when we do play zone, we're not great, so maybe we just go ahead and do that. He stays at a 76 overall, which is cool, but he gets only +1 to zone coverage and +2 to awareness, which is now up to a 69. Nice. That's our upgrades for today. That's our trade deadline. Let's get into this big game. It's a big day. We are in Miami in the blazing sun. I'm kidding. We're actually in Foxborough. I completely read that wrong. We are in Foxborough. We're making Miami come up here and play in the cold, and hopefully that works for us. We're both 2-5. We're both stinking it up at the bottom of the division. I am assuming they have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I didn't really look how that's going to go. They obviously have Tua. And we'll go ahead, before we get into this, we'll go ahead and check out their team. So yeah, they have Tua as their quarterback, 87 overall. Devon A-Chain as a running back, very, very fast, 97 speed. They even have a shot Pennies, who's also about 90 speed, decent. Tyreek Hill, 99 speed. Jalen Waddle, 98 speed. Sterling Shepard, not nearly as fast. These guys aren't as fast, but they have two very fast receivers. It's going to be tough for us. Elijah Higgins and Donald Parham Jr. are their tight ends. Elijah Higgins, also pretty fast for a tight end. Teron Armstead, great left tackle. Will Renner, a rookie this year. Connor Williams, former Cowboy, shout out. Robert Hunt, right guard, and at right tackle is Austin Jackson. On the defensive line, Zach Seiler. On the right side, they have Christian Wilkins. In the middle, they have Raekwon Davis and Levi Onwuzurike. At the linebacking core, they have Bradley Chubb, an edge rusher. They have Jerome Baker and David Long Jr. as their off balls, and then Jalen Phillips as their other rush end. Back to the secondary, you have an older Xavier Howard. You have Kadar Kohu. I'm sorry if I missed that. Tyreek Stevenson is back there. Cam Smith. And then back at safety, of course, is Javon Holland. And the other safety spot is Deshaun Elliott. I don't know if we're going to be able to rush a lot. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that because we might just get completely blown away by their speed. And that's something we cannot have happen. First and down, though, Tua misses the throw to number 3. I didn't see who that was. Misses the throw, thank God. Zone coverage is still going to be tough for us because they just find open gaps. But I don't know if we can keep up with them in man coverage. So this is definitely going to be a game where our defensive, our secondary has to do a really, really good job as they get his feet in. Desmond King gets beat by Tyreek Hill, which is something that's probably going to happen quite a bit this game. I don't know how much they're going to run the ball. I don't really know how much they run the ball in this game. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line, and they're actually going to run it here on first down, and they took my spot right up the middle. I expected him to go outside. He cut back out the middle, and Devon A-Chain gets 20 yards right up the middle of the field. I don't know if I love this idea, but we're going to press, and we're going to bring a blitz. This might work out really poorly for us if we can get the Tyreek Hill or Tua. We didn't get the Tua, and we can't make the tackle. Desmond King makes the tackle up to the 12, and they're just blowing down the field. This is what I'm saying. This is not a 2-5 talent team. This is a team that's much, much better than that. We're going to have a tough time. We are very much going to have a tough time. They're already down to the 12-yard line. We're going to try to play good zone coverage, man coverage, whatever, and we don't. We get, torched. They just went down the field. Not a single play was under, 10 yards. And they go up 7-0 right away. Our defense has got to get back on the sidelines, take a deep breath. Our offense is getting on the field, and we ran into the kicker. I saw it at the bottom of the screen. I don't know who it was. Personal foul, roughing the kicker, running into the kicker, whatever it's going to be. And that is going to be on Kyle Duggar. I think you got beat for the touchdown, too. And we hurt Will Renner. Okay, well, I guess there's something. Got beat for the touchdown and then runs into the kicker. We committed, man. Malik Willis is going to be QB1. I don't love it. I'm not even going to lie to you guys in the slides. I don't love it, but he's just been better. He's just been better than Mac Jones has been. Antonio Gibson's been our biggest rise to fame, and right away, 13 yards. He had like 130, 140 yards last week when Ramondre went down on the first carry of the game. I think he could beat, like, again, Matt Breida was that for us last season, just a kind of faster, smaller guy to kind of get back there and just really get down the field on plays, and I think that's something we could definitely use from him. As I hit the wrong button, I definitely hit the wrong, or I didn't really hit the wrong button, but I didn't expect Deshaun Elliott to play back like he did, even though I probably should have. And we were in a 2nd and 10 scenario. Looks like they're bringing pressure. Definitely looks like they're bringing pressure, and they do bring the pressure. Hopefully Mike Peck can turn around and drop the ball. I should have dropped it down to the running back, but I'm trying to get Mike Peck involved. It just doesn't really work. Like, I just can't seem to get him open. I can't really seem to get him the ball. I don't really know what's going on with that. 3rd and 10 here. Mike across the middle of the field might just be my best option, and I think he's going to be if the pass can be made. The pass is made, and Mike Peck gets 20 yards right after I just got done trash talking him. Listen, man, the Patriots have a long history of good white wide receivers. You got to live up to that name, man. That's why we drafted you, man. It's the Patriots way to do it. That's why we drafted you. Antonio Gibson gets a big hole right up the middle and goes all the way up to the 22. That's a 20-yard run. Maybe I just got to run the ball. It's just, maybe that's what we are. We're a running team. Malik Willis can run too, so you know what? I'm gonna try to run some more. First down, we give it to Antonio Gibson, who makes a cutback, doesn't quite get past, but still gets 4 yards. Definitely still gets 4 yards. And Ramondre probably got tackled at that line of scrimmage, honestly. He's not very fast in the slightest, and they keep just wanting me to run bench plays, so, I mean, I guess. I guess I'll do that. 2nd and 6 from the 16-yard line. Nothing is really... Mike Gesicki got open at the very, very last second. Can't outrun, I think it's Jerome Baker's 51. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. No defenses have been played at all this game. There's going to be a holding call, so I'm just going to chuck it up there. It's incomplete, but it's 100% going to get called back for holding. Yeah, we'll get some more space on offense. That's okay. It's okay. Sometimes being within the 5-yard line, it can be tough to run some offense. You know what I mean? You guys get it. It can be tough to run the offense when everything's so congested. So we're going to try a little bit of a rollout play here. You know what I mean? I'm kind of looking at Irv Smith. Irv Smith definitely could get open as long as we get the blocking for this, which we kind of did. And Irv Smith Jr. holds on for a touchdown. That's probably his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. I don't know for sure. That rollout play worked perfectly. Malik Willis stood in the face of pressure and delivered a dart into the end zone. And barring this extra point here, I missed. Barring the extra point, which I missed, we are down 7-6. But you know what? Our offense was almost perfect that drive. Not as good as the Dolphins. We definitely got to work on that. And missing an extra point is definitely going to hurt us down the line. But you know what? We went down there. We scored. Our offense might be in gear. Our defense is going to have to definitely shape up. I guess I want to run more zone. I don't know. They really did anything they wanted against us last time. They're actually going to run on 1st down. We get nobody through there. Devin Bush can't make the tackle. We can't make the tackle. Kyle Duggar's back here and pushes them back like 2 yards. He just broke through like 4 tackles before I was able to take him down. Yeah, man, this Dolphins team is going to be very, very tough. And again, us missing that extra point is probably going to come back and haunt us in ways I can't even begin to imagine. I'm going to bring pressure on 2nd and 2. I'm assuming they're going to run this ball. And it looks like I'm right. And we get into the backfield. That's Dietrich Wise. That's Christian Barmore. That's Adrian Phillips. We have a 3rd and 3. I don't feel confident with them lining up like this because it makes me feel like they are going to 100% throw the ball, and we can't really handle that. But they actually run. They run, and Dietrich Wise gets in the backfield and takes down A-Chain for a loss, 4th and 6, and they are going to punt the ball. Yeah, last week, 20 carries, 145 yards, and a touchdown. And he's already had like 2 runs to start this game. I don't know, man. Something about our backup running backs just really do well. This ball is probably 100% going to Antonio Gibson because we have nothing over there with Juju. Makes a little bit of a spot, like a juke, and gets 4 yards, but Tyler Boyd is hurt. That's a big loss. Demario Douglas is going to step on the field for replacement minutes. I like Demario Douglas, that's fine, but it's definitely, unfortunately, a step back from Tyler Boyd. We can't quite get that block, but Antonio Gibson's making everybody miss and gets the 1st down. Just absolutely trucked off of whoever that was. Abdominal strain, sit out for a little bit. I can't have you hurt for extended period of time, especially with Ramondre out. So just sit out. Take some time to heal. We will be okay without you for right now, because really it's been a lot of the Juju show. Juju's been consistently our best receiver this season, no doubt about it. So as long as I can get him involved, which I think that's his first catch of the day, we'll be cool. Yeah, 1 catch for 10 yards. We'll get Gesicki involved. We're trying to get Mike Peck involved. Tyler Boyd, you're a good player, but I think we'll be okay without you, especially with Antonio Gibson cutting up the left side of the field, breaking loose, a 44-yard touchdown run. Antonio Gibson is the best player on the team. That time, I absolutely nailed it. I was thinking about going for 2, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just take the points. Maybe it might be a decision that might hurt us later, but I'm just going to take the 7 points, and we're going to go up 6 points. All right, defense, you guys are just coming off a very, very good defensive possession last time. We made them go 3 and out. First down, they're going to run the ball. We're going to bring everybody over. Does not matter at all. Kyle Duggar makes I'd say damn near a touchdown-saving tackle. Okay. Well, we're not making them go 3 and out this drive, but that's okay. That's okay. We're playing really well on offense, and our defense made a stop. It's probably damn near the last play of the first quarter, and Devin Bush, our new addition from last week, steps in the backfield and makes a tackle for loss. They're going to be 2nd and 12, and this is probably going to be it for the first quarter. It is. We are up 13-7 going into the second quarter. I'm bringing pressure, man. It's again, this probably isn't the right move to be doing right now with them running 5 wide, but I think we need to get there quickly, and we can't get there quickly. Tyreek Hill gets wide open because somebody bumped him, and Marcus Jones can't make the tackle. 2 of our defensive backs ran into each other, and that's the problem we run with man coverage, and just there was no safety over the top. And just like that, a big play from Tyreek Hill is going to put them back on the lead, 14-13. I definitely am going to have to dial back the amount of man coverage and blitzes we're doing. Antonio Gibson's got 5 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown already. And we're going to put it in the air first down. I mean, we just had a big run. We're going to try to switch it up on him a little bit. I don't know, man. I never expected him to be this much of a saint for us. As that pass gets hit, and Juju gets his hands on it, but it gets knocked out. That's okay. Jerome Baker does knock that ball out. 2nd and 10. This kind of play worked, like a rollout worked for us on that touchdown play. We just got to have enough time. Hopefully we get enough time for Demario Douglas to kind of get open across the middle of the field. And he does. And Malik Willis, I tried to stop, set my feet and throw, but he kept running. And, yeah, just like that, it is definitely, it's 3rd and 10. And after giving up a touchdown, this is not the momentum we needed at all. I'm looking at Douglas. I'm looking at Gesicki. We're seeing how they bring the blitz. Mike Gesicki gets wide open over top of 21, gets up the field to the 47, and that's a 3rd and 10 conversion by Mike Gesicki, which is pretty much what he's best at. He is definitely like our 3rd down, need to convert type of target. He's a big body guy that gets open down the field. 1st and 10, we're going to get back onto the ground. We get an open space. Antonio Gibson makes a cut, gets pushed forward for 6 yards, already 91 yards in the second quarter. Like, he's going to have a massive day again. We're going to do this. They bring up the safety. So they're definitely blitzing. Mike Peck is not going to get that ball. Antonio Gibson's going to actually get the outside because of the safety blitz and get up to the 34-yard line. We're already in field goal range again. Home team has improved blocking now. Oh, man. With the way we're running with improved blocking, it's going to be nasty, yeah, except we're throwing the ball. And this ball is actually going to go to Juju 100% of the time. If he can get out there, he gets his feet down for another 13-yard gain. 7 for 11, 101 in the touchdown. It's working right now. It's working right now. And on 1st and 10, the 21-yard line, yeah, I think I feel pretty confident giving this to Antonio Gibson, even though our blocking got atrocious. They blitzed. We were only able to get 2 yards from that, but it's okay. At least it wasn't a loss. And then here we are. It's all bench plays again. I don't like it. We'll do this play. We'll do the PA cross. Tyler Boyd is back in the game. There we go. 2nd and 8 from the 19-yard line. This play usually works out pretty well for us. Tyler Boyd gets wide open, walks across the end zone, scores a big touchdown on probably his first play back from injury. And here we go again. I think I want to go for 2. We're up by 5. We need to make this a 7-point game because we've seen this team's offense is just absolutely nasty today. So we need to definitely get back up by the 7 points. We're going to throw it down here to Tyler Boyd. He holds on to it, and we're up 21-14 now. 2 targets, 2 catches, 90 yards, a touchdown. We're not doing a great job on Tyreek Hill. I think we need to play more zone coverage, but then again, we can still get beat deep. This is a very, very hard team to guard. They're actually going to run the ball on 1st down. If we can get out there with Marte Mapu, and he wraps up and makes a big, big tackle, because Devon Achane probably had about 80 yards to the house if he would have got out of that. 2nd and 6. I I hate running man coverage when they're like in the shotgun like that because it makes me feel like there's no way we're stopping it. We're going to sit here on the tight end. Everything's going to be blocked up, and we're going to get back there. Jabril Peppers dropped it. Jabril Peppers had a pick in his hand on a heave from Tua, and Tyreek Hill comes and knocks out the pass. Oh, that would have been huge. A pick there could have really, really swayed momentum. But you know what? 3rd and 6. We're playing zone coverage again. They're running a screenplay. I can't get to it. No. I went for the pick. I probably should have went for the knockdown. I might have been able to reach out there and knock it down. They get the 3rd down conversion. We probably all knew it was coming. 1st and 10 now at the 37-yard line. I'm assuming they're definitely running the ball again. We get up there with 97. D. Mitchell. I'm blanking on who that is. I don't know if that's somebody I should know. I definitely should know. He's on my team. You know what I mean? But D. 90s. I don't know. We're right there. They throw the ball right over top of our head, and number 3 gets a catch there. Man. Sterling Shepard. Okay, Sterling Shepard gets a catch. We got to bring some pressure again. I know I said I wasn't going to do it much, but we need to. They're just moving down the field once again, which is something that they keep doing. But Matthew Judon makes a great tackle, and Sterling Shepard on the end round pushes him back to 2nd and 12, gets him behind the sticks, gives us a little bit of momentum right now because they are just, once again, moving right down the field on our defense. 2nd and 12 here. They're going to snap the ball. We're going to play across the middle. We are way too slow for that. And Kyle Duggar gets it at the last second, knocks the ball out. It is 3rd and 12. We're bringing pressure. I thought that was 100% a completed pass. We're bringing a safety blitz, which is going to be Marcus Jones, the only good Jones guy on our team. We're bringing the blitz. They block it perfectly. We get out. We hit Tua on the throw. He throws it out of bounds. We have full momentum. It is 4th and 12. They're going to punt it, right? They're going to punt it. They're going to line up to punt it. It's midfield. It wouldn't surprise me if they went for it, but it's 4th and 12. That's a long way to go for it. So I guess they're just going to punt it, try to pin us back deep, and it looks like they're going to pin us at the 17. We got time. We get the ball out of halftime. We can make this drive last until as close to halftime as we possibly can. I make the cut a little bit early, but Antonio Gibson is just a boy or a man amongst boys right now, and he's just running over everybody. I don't really know why. I don't really know how. But all that matters is he keeps doing it, and it's working out for us. I think this run play could work as well. If we get Mike Peck to block, which he gets up the field and blocks, but we didn't quite get up to his level, it's going to be the 2-minute warning at the 29-yard line. We have a chance to go up 2 scores and then get the ball coming out of halftime. This is actually huge for us. We just cannot have a stupid turnover and let them get right back into the game. But you know what? I don't want to jinx it. I definitely don't want to jinx it. We're just going to dump it to Mike Gesicki right away because there was pressure in our face. 9 for 13, 125, and 2 touchdowns. I mean, Malik's never going to have like these big 300-plus yard passing games for us. But you know what? If he can have pretty high completion percentage with a couple touchdowns, that's really all I can ask from him, man. That's really all I can ask for the guy. I'm giving Juju a chance up the field, but he gets hit as he throws, and he gets a little bit out past. That's what I was worried about. Some of them longer developing routes they take a while. I'm going to have Juju come back across here on a slant route. We definitely want to get this first down conversion. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it at all. We took way too long, and Tyler Boyd can't get up the field. I probably had Tyler Boyd at like 2 steps earlier, but I didn't read it in time, and he gets hit as he throws the ball. And unfortunately, we're going to punt it back to them. They're going to have, around a minute 20, a minute 15 left before halftime. About a minute 18 on the 26-yard line. They have 3 timeouts. This is setting up really, really well for them. We just have to not let them get a touchdown, which, when it comes to this Dolphins offense, is it's not an easy task. I mean, they have the big play ability to get right down the field, and they get to the outside. We can't make the tackle on Tyreek Hill. Unfortunately, whoever that was couldn't make the tackle, and he gets out of bounds. That's just a bad start to that drive 100% of the time. Tyreek has 3 catches for 99 yards. I mean, yeah, we were not expecting anything different. As Tua makes the throw, we can't keep playing press man on Tyreek Hill. It's going to get us completely shattered in this game, and he's in the zone. They run hurry up. We're going to try to play Tyreek. They find a crease. Kyle Duggar, again, can't make the tackle, but Marcus Jones come back to make the tackle. They get a timeout off. Oof. Tyreek Hill is completely uncovered. That is something that could not happen. And our safeties are not stepping back for some reason. So I'm just going to play on Tyreek Hill. We have pressure. Christian Barmore comes in and makes a sack. That is a huge sack from Barmore. That kind of stops their progress on the field. They use their second timeout. And thank God, because I was one-on-one with a linebacker on Tyreek Hill. That was not going to go well. So that gives us definitely some time to maybe set up on the defense a little bit more. 2nd and 15. Let's just try to do what we do. They dump it down to the running back, and we get a great tackle from Christian Gonzalez. 3rd and 7. Are they going to go? Are they just going to let this run out? They're just letting it run out right now. Is it definitely an interesting decision for sure. I don't know if I agree with it. Judon's back in coverage for no reason whatsoever, and we can't make the stop. Kyle Duggar does make the tackle. They're going to run off, and they're going to call a timeout. I was going to say, we might get them to go for the touchdown, and then they don't get it, but they're smart. They call the timeout. And barring anything crazy here, I think Jason Sanders can kick this like 20-yard field goal. It is going to be 21-17, us going into halftime, and we get the ball back. We are. It's the opening kickoff for the second half. It's going to be a touchback. Our offense is going to get a chance to go down the field, get down. We need to keep scoring. This Dolphins team is going to score a lot of points on us. Unfortunately, our defense just isn't good enough to keep up with them. We just got to outscore them, which, you know what? With the way our offense is moving right now, the way our offense is running the ball right now, unfortunately not on that drive, as Jerome Baker gets right up the middle and tackles Antonio Gibson for a loss. But before that play, we've been running the ball so well that I don't need to force passes unless we're in this situation where, you know what, I kind of have to force the ball. Juju got open for a second and then got bumped like twice across the middle of the field, and we're already in the 3rd and 12. We definitely are, we definitely blew the way to end at half. We could be up 28-14 right now with a chance to even make it 35-14. But unfortunately for us, that didn't happen. And then Mike Peck, I'm going to give a chance with the ball, and the pick gets dropped. Thank God. So it's going to give us a chance to punt the ball. That was a bad drive for us. That was a very, very bad drive for us. Really, we blew the opportunity for the 2 scores, the 2-for-1 scores, really, and they ended up getting a field goal out of it. Like, it could have been 14-0 drive, and we just ended up making a 3-0 them drive. I don't know. I mean, anything more than a field goal loses us this lead and really puts momentum on their side. 2nd and 5. We have it! Jabril Peppers makes a diving hit, smack, whatever you want to call it. 3rd and 5 now. This is a big spot for us. This is a big spot for us to bring pressure. Again, don't absolutely love the idea, but I think we need to try to get to Tua. We have the pressure going, and he gets the out route, and Kyle Duggar gets beat again, dude. He keeps getting beat on these plays by Sterling Shepard. 4 for 57. Probably 3 of them have came on 3rd down conversions. So we definitely need him to definitely step up a little bit. This is not going well for him. They're running the ball, get on 1st down, and Jabril Peppers makes another tackle on Devon Achane, who has 10 for 46. He's had a couple big runs. Luckily, we've been able to pretty much keep him in. And here we go again. Sterling Shepard on what's his name? I forgot his name already. Kyle Duggar, because I was too worried about watching Marcus Jones get back there to Tua. That's why we dropped the blitz. It is now 3rd and 16. They need a deep heave to get this 1st down. Kyle Duggar was on Sterling Shepard again. That's what I was trying to say. But my Lord, I could not get that out of my mouth. I was watching Marcus Jones get up the field. We make the tackle. He gets further than I would have liked. But Marcus Jones does again make another play after the sack. He makes the 3rd down tackle. And luckily for us, our misstep coming out of the second half does not hurt us. All right, 1st and 10. We got to get this ground game moving again, man. We need to have a big drive here with just running the ball, doing that really, really well. And then all of a sudden, our offensive line forgets how to block. We're just not blocking now, and we're already in 2nd and long. And this is exactly what happened last time. We were in 2nd and 12 last time. Now we're in 2nd and 13, man. Maybe running the ball here isn't the best decision, but if we can get blocking, which we do, Antonio Gibson can fight himself and get the 1st down. I love this guy. Dude, oh my God, this guy is a savior of this team right now. I said the same thing about Matt Breida last year. We are, mark my words right now, we are going to make the playoffs off the back of Antonio Gibson. It's 100% a foregone conclusion as Mike Peck gets open, gets a stiff arm off, gets thrown on the bounce at the 36, 10 for 18, 156, 2 touchdowns. I gave Malik Willis a lot of shit last season, a lot of shit, saying he was never going to play for us again. He was awful, which you guys saw. He was very awful. The spin move worked. I've never had a spin move work. Oh my God, Antonio Gibson. You know what? Whoa. I know how it's going to look. game options, I am playing on all Madden simulation. I've been playing on it for like 2 seasons now, so I'm getting better. I'm just getting some good games in here. Please don't, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, he's winning, now he's cheating. No. No. All Madden. But, no, yeah, I don't know. It's been going really well. I actually kind of lost my train of thought. But I gave Malik Willis a lot of shit last season because he was bad, and he rightfully deserved it. But he has been a step above Mac Jones this season. He was just much better than Mac Jones gave us this season. And you know what? I'm fine with it. If he can get us some wins, just playing, he's basically a, what do you want to call it? Like, he's just checking it down. He's a game manager for us right now. We have an insane running game all of a sudden with Antonio Gibson, and I feel very confident we're actually going to get Kareem Hunt on the line here. Running a power play is definitely going to be interesting. I'd prefer to kind of just go straight up the middle, because with the pulling guards, it just never works. Kareem Hunt's first carry as a New England Patriot gets pushed up to the 1-yard line. I didn't mind that play. Malik Willis, we're going to give Malik Willis the ball with a chance to score. We're going to try to get him off sides. We can't. He gets stuffed. The 1-yard line, they want us to go for it. I couldn't agree more. Running it or taking the field goal gives us a 7-point lead, which is cool. But this is it. 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Antonio Gibson makes a cutback, and he walks in untouched. We're going to be taking, well, we already had the lead. We're going to be up 28-17 now. This was a big offensive drive for us. It puts us up 2 scores, basically near the end of the third quarter. 1st and 10 for our defense. I don't know how much they're going to run the ball. I mean, there's a minute left. There's a minute left in the third quarter. They're down 2 scores. They definitely have the ability to run this ball a few more times, but I'm just not going to bank on it. As they drop it down, and Kyle Duggar just ran the opposite direction. Luckily, he went out of bounds. Donald Parham went out of bounds for no reason, but that was very, very confusing. And now I'm bringing pressure, man. I keep doing it. 2nd and 9, I'm bringing pressure. I'm sticking on the running back. And you know what? He gets a catch. Jalen Waddle, I think, gets his first catch. But Christian Gonzalez gets up, makes the tackle. Yeah, it's actually Jalen Waddle's first catch here at the end of the third quarter. That's good for us, because if Jalen Waddle was going as well with Tyreek Hill, we could have been in some deep trouble. They're actually going to run a play action that completely got me. And the middle of the field is wide open for Jalen Waddle. Okay, they're going to end the third quarter with a big play from Jalen Waddle, who just got wide open. But we are up 28-17. I can feel pretty confident they're not going to run the ball too much more. I just think down 2 scores, 8 minutes. I mean, they definitely can. And Matthew Judon almost makes another fantastic tackle. Can't do it. We cannot get to Jalen Waddle, and we push him out for a 7-yard gain. We needed a guy there. Judon got to him, couldn't bring him down. We needed somebody else there to help him out. We couldn't get that. And Desmond King, man, you're having a rough day on Tyreek Hill, but you know what? I can't even be mad at you for that, because who wouldn't have a rough day? But Marte Mapu gets mossed by Elijah Higgins, and they're down to the 13-yard line already. They are moving down the field like it is absolutely nobody's business, and this is absolutely terrifying for us. They're going to run the ball on 1st down. Kyle Duggar makes the wrap-up tackle. There's nothing I can do against them right now. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to bring the blitz. I'm going to assume they're running this ball. It's 2nd and 3 on the 6-yard line. I assume they at least give it one attempt. They actually pass out of it. We can't get there. We tackle. Jabril Peppers tackles the tight end, which probably should have been pass interference, but they don't call it. 3rd and 3. This might be a terrible call for a blitz right here, but I feel so confident in our defense right now. I probably shouldn't, and Tyreek Hill gets wide open on Desmond King, because, again, they run these little pick plays, and Tyreek Hill keeps getting wide open off of them. And they're going for 2. They're going for 2 to make it a field goal game. Judon, you've got to play great coverage. I don't know how realistic it is to ask you that of you. And, yeah, you get beat. Judon should not have been in coverage. Donald Parham gets the 2-point conversion. And now we are only up by 3 points. Antonio Gibson, 161 rushing yards. Only 1 catch for 11 yards. But 172 total yards for Antonio Gibson, man. He's a stud. I don't know what else to call it, man. He's an absolute stud. 1st down and 10. We're going to give him the ball, and we get no blocking from Cole Strange, which is something I say legitimately twice an episode. I think twice an episode I say we get no blocking from Cole Strange. It keeps happening. I don't know. 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10. We're going to have a big play here. Mike Peck gets open over the top. Wide open is Mike Peck. Makes a little juke move. Mike Peck's a little saucy with it and runs out of bounds at the 45. I'm actually okay. 3 catches for 81 yards. I'm okay with him going out of bounds. The clock keeps moving because it's not within 2 minutes. And like I said, I don't want to score a touchdown too early and like risk that. So I'm just going to give it to Antonio Gibson. He's going to go up the middle for 6 more yards, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. This is going really, really well. This is going almost too well, and it makes me worried. We're down under 5 minutes on the clock now. I'm nervous. This is a division game, man. This is a big division game for us. This is a chance for us to solidify ourselves out of the basement and be in third place of our division. But 3rd and inches. This is a big spot, man. A field goal does nothing, basically nothing for us. We've got to get this first down. Antonio Gibson, I make a cut left. He gets the first down. Just hold on to the ball. He does. Down to the 27. 21 carries, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm giving it to him again. This time I'm going to do a screen. I just maybe get it to him in some open space. I don't really know how this play is going to work. I don't know if I've ever really ran this play, and I didn't like that. He ran inside and then back outside. That was a bad play. That was definitely a bad play. And maybe I'm probably making a mistake here. But you know what? I'm going to try to get things moving around on offense. And nobody's open. I'm just going to ditch the throw. Uh-oh. They played back-to-back plays really, really well. 3rd and 10 to 27. We were in field goal range. Like I said, going up 6. I mean, it means they need a touchdown, but they're going to get a touchdown. That's just how this game works, unfortunately for us. I'm going to throw it to R1. Juju makes the catch. That ball was put in there perfectly by Malik Willis. That might have been a game-winning throw. That ball was darted just by a defender. Juju's only got 3 catches for 41 yards, but you know what? That is the biggest catch of the day for us. Antonio Gibson gets pushed up to about the 7-yard line. We need a touchdown. We're running the clock perfectly. This is exactly how I want to run the clock. And actually, that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We were up 28-25 with the ball inside the 10-yard line. We're going to go ahead and give Kareem Hunt a carry. Antonio Gibson's gotten the ball a lot. I kind of want to give him a little bit of a breather out of the 2-minute warning and see what we got with Kareem Hunt, our new trade acquisition, who trucks and then gets trucked. 3rd and goal. They used their first timeout. This is a big play. This is a very, very big play. I'm just going to throw it to Juju. Juju, again, touchdown, our most reliable target. We go up 2 scores with, what, a minute 54 left? If I can hit this, which I did perfectly, we are up 10 points with a minute 54 remaining. Defense, we're running 3 down linemen. I don't want to just give up. Like, I don't want to just give up a touchdown, like just give up a bunch of yards and they go down and get a touchdown. It's like, oh, shit, this game gets real. They're going to run an RPO off of it, and we're going to get the tackle. Great tackle by 13, which I think is that Warner dude. Actually, I'm not even familiar with you. It's probably like one of our 5th-string defensive backs because we are playing only 3 down. I'm going to play across the middle with Adrian Phillips. We're going to make a tackle there with 40. We just have a bunch of random dudes out here right now, and they're going to keep doing that. They want to keep dumping it down like that. They're wasting a lot of time, and they're not getting very far. We're going to stick on the running back. They're going to throw it to the sideline. We actually bring – never mind. Christian Gonzalez throws Tyreek Hill back inbounds, and then Devin Bush pushes him right out of bounds. Whatever. It gives us a chance to get a 4th down lineman on the field, maybe try to get some pressure against them. That might help us a little bit. I don't really know much at all. They're actually going to run a screen play, and we're going to get over there with Adrian Phillips. Can't make the tackle, but Christian Gonzalez and Kyle Duggar bring him down inbounds, which is, again, it's just really, really big right now. There's under a minute left, and they're getting progress, but it's not really doing much for them except that play. That's a big play by Jalen Waddle. Thank God we make the tackle here. They use their 2nd timeout. They only have 1 timeout. At this point, we know for a fact that if they get a touchdown, they have to go for an onside kick. There's literally no other way about it. That's a bad throw. It's a bad throw. 2nd and 10. This is going perfect, man. They've gotten down the field on us for sure, but I feel very, very. We're like at a 99 percentile that we win this game, which is scary because it's not 100. And I just gave up the middle of the field. Make a tackle. They make a tackle. They're gonna have to go. They're just gonna have to keep hurrying up. And you know what? They're probably gonna score a touchdown here. It's just the way Madden is. But unfortunately, I think they took a little bit too much time. The running back, Devin Bush, steps up, makes a tackle. They used their last time out. There's not a way in the world I think they run this ball. But I'm just going to bring pressure, try to get into his face. And second and goal, we're going to jump him, and Tua gets the ball out with no problem to Elijah Higgins. And you know what? It's a garbage time touchdown. They're going to go for the extra point. They're not even going to try to go for 2. So they need to get the ball back and score a touchdown in 12 seconds. Yeah, if they would have went for, I'm sorry, no, because now a field goal does tie. I just completely forgot how to math. They're 100% going for an onside kick. If we recover this, the game is over. If they recover it, things aren't good, and they mess up that kick. Pick it up. Oh, Marcus Jones. Oh my God. Why was that so stupid? Why was that so stupid? Oh my God. I think it was Mike Peck that bobbled it like 3 times. Scared the hell out of me. For a second there, I saw us losing the game there when he started bobbling that ball. I saw it happening. We take the knee. We win the game 35-32. We've won 2 in a row now, and we're up to 3-5 on the season. You know what? A little bit of a mini win streak. You know what I mean? Tua completely killed us for sure. Had a great game. Malik 13 for 23, 207, 3 touchdowns. I'm taking that from him. A-Chain did well, just didn't get the ball a lot. Antonio Gibson, another big game, 22 for 182 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, just a fantastic game for him. Receiving, Juju 4 for 45 and a touchdown, 3 for 41, nothing. Mike Peck had 3 for 81. Tyler Boyd had only 1 catch, but went for a touchdown, 19 yards. And same with Irv Smith. I mean, just the ball got distributed around a lot. Tyreek had 6 for 132 and 2 touchdowns. Elijah Higgins had 6 for 65 and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle 4 for 67. Definitely a big game for their offense, no doubt about it. Defense, Kyle Duggar led us with 11 tackles because I felt like he kept getting beat. Christian Barmore had 2 tackles for a loss. Marcus Jones had a tackle for a loss. Matt Judon had a tackle. Devin Bush, Dedrick West, a lot of tackles for loss there, man. And then sacks, we got 1 from Marcus Jones on the corner blitz, and then 1 from Christian Barmore. No interceptions, no like forced fumble. There was no turnovers in this game at all. We have an upgrade point for Kyle Duggar because, like I said, he kept getting beat. We're 100% putting that in the zone. He goes up to an 88 overall. He just needs to be better in coverage. Gets +2 to tackle, +1 to zone coverage. He kind of missed a couple tackles too, so that puts his tackle up to a 79, which is definitely cool for a defensive back. And yeah, that's 2 straight weeks we put up 30+ points and won. I mean, you guys saw I'm still in all Madden. I think I'm getting a little bit better. I'm getting more comfortable with this team. And next week it's a big game. Seattle 2-6 Seattle. It's not a good game. None of us are good, but it gives us another chance to win a game. So 2-6 Seattle Seahawks come to town. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the trade deadline. Please go down and like, comment, subscribe. Go check out our podcast, Time Out with J&G, every Wednesday, every Saturday. And yeah, I enjoyed making this series, and I'm excited. They were still talking about NCAA football 24 or 25, whatever it's going to be called. I'm going to be making a Dynasty on that. There's no doubt about that. You guys can be looking forward to that when that drops in like July, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.